everyone, Sumi here again. Today we will talk about preconceived notions or biases. A lot of our reactions are based on the way we are wired to think. Okay, let's take an example. So there's a car moving on the road and the car is going slower than the traffic. The first reaction, women drivers, that is a preconceived notion or a bias. Why? Because we think women are bad drivers. But mostly what we've seen is when we cross the vehicle, we see it is driven by a young male who is actually talking on a mobile phone, and that's why the vehicle is going much slower. I know, a lot of you guys would be thinking that, she's a girl, that's why she's taken this example. But no, that's not the case. I'm going to quote a fact. As per the Insurance Institute of Highway Safety in the United States, 75% of male drivers were involved in fatal accidents as against 25% of female drivers. And I rest my case. Okay, enough on driving good, bad, ugly. So let's talk about the biases in a corporate setting. How about a team of individuals working in a certain project, and there is a silent worker in that particular project? The silent worker, doesn't contribute much in terms of ideas, doesn't say much in the meetings, but is good in execution. So the preconceived bias is that a person is dull, lacks creativity, does not have much of ideas, and is only good as a good execution person. But is that really so? Now let's look beyond the bias. What if the person is not comfortable in English as a language? What if the person is shy? Worst case scenario, what if the person is getting bullied by somebody within the team itself? Have you really thought of reaching out to the person and making him or her open up? Maybe, maybe not. Because the preconceived notion or the bias of the person being dull or lacks creativity stems from the fact that he's reticent or she is reticent. Because we feel that, or we've heard, or there's a bias which exists that a person who speaks more knows more, which is not always the case. Okay, let's take another example, and this time let's talk about gender bias. How about take an example from a sales and marketing domain, which is considered to be largely a male bastion. Okay, so there is a young female sales and marketing person who gets a lot of felicitations by the senior management, gets a lot of praise, and the preconceived bias is, she's a girl, just got it easy. The boss doesn't say anything to her. But have you ever thought that maybe that particular female employee may have to work twice as hard as her male counterparts just so that she doesn't listen to this nonsense that she's got it easy? And tell me, why do you guys think that she got it easy? The clients that she is dealing with would be equally difficult or even more so. Maybe she's not able to even socialize with them the way a man can socialize with male counterparts in a sales setting, despite the fact she is meeting her targets. So does she really have it easy? So the article that I'm talking about and introducing, which you can read on www.sumidhody.com, which is SUMITHODY.com. The link of which is also mentioned in the video, under the video. So the thing here is that preconceived notions or biases actually is like a curtain on our thought process. It doesn't let us allow to think beyond, doesn't let us allow to open our minds. So this article talks about all such preconceived notions, biases, and how we as individuals, as professionals, need to look beyond these biases. So do read this article and share your thoughts with me. Thank you.